just finished session 7 of our skill acquisition there. So what we did for this session was arrive in plenty of time, make sure we had our setup done correctly, that our drills were laid out, that we didn't need to be changing anything, and then that we weren't in on anyone else's session, not in the way of anything, and that the players weren't having their time wasted by us being late or anything like that. So what we focused on again we had our two blocks, so our running block and our football block. So for the running block, what we focused on was the A series. Again, we had done this before, so we just really wanted to drive home the key coaching points on it. So like with our toe dorsiflexed, knee at 90 degrees, using that alternating hand position, and working bilaterally across the body. We then introduced something new, which was the bending runs. So this was kind of similar to running the corner around a track. This could be targeted for the likes of wingers or attackers trying to bend their runs to stay onside. So that brought in kind of elements of running that we had kind of introduced before, where there was like an acceleration phase. But what we were focusing on was maintaining that speed throughout the bend, and kind of going into a match situation, so using it to stay onside when the ball is coming over the top or the ball is being played through to us. So that was quite good. The athletes seemed to, because they are footballers, they did seem to have a good grasp of that kind of skill already, and that sort of running style, being able to bend that run, and still maintain pretty good speed on it. So that was quite good. We did work that off both sides as well. So running from left to right and from right to left. Going into the football block then, so we had our 3 skills set out again. So we had that Messi with the quick feed, the acceleration, body feint, and the curl shot. Again, focusing on working on both sides, kind of different elements to that as well, using different areas of the feet for the quick feet, and then as we worked on last week with the running block, so they're getting that little bit of acceleration. So this was kind of a little bit more kind of football based, because you are accelerating with the ball rather than just accelerating through space, or through running. So you have to maintain the control of the ball. We then went on to the Barcelona, so just to revisit that, it was the body feint, the quick feet, and then outside of the foot pass. So the aim of that was, again, so the body feint and the quick feet are given to create space for the outside of the foot pass, or as some players were mentioning previously, to use the likes of a shot or different types of passes, or even just to set yourself on the ball. It was quite good. So again, we focused on left and right on that, making sure that we were nice and balanced on that. And given that the final skill that we did was the charisma, so given that we had only introduced it in the previous week, we decided to revisit it, just to make sure that the players were getting the hang of it, and then that with the tricky element of the first touch being a chop, we wanted to make sure that it was working out correctly for them, and that they were comfortable to do it off either side as well. So that's kind of like the end of our skills really. With the from the start to the finish, it was good to see like the progression of the players using different skills that possibly some of them haven't used before, or some of them have been using but maybe not as efficiently as they could be. It's good to see as well that the players are getting more efficient in their running. So through use of like the acceleration drills, the A series, B series, that they are using the mechanics a little bit better, which is very good. The likes of the jumping mechanics and the land mechanics and deceleration as well. We hope that that's just going to really just use that for injury prevention. With the jumping mechanics, that can be used all over the pitch as well. So the likes of jumping for a high ball, even up for a header, goalkeepers coming to catch it, and everything like that. But as far as this session went, yeah, very happy with the players again. Like, they showed like that they really do want to improve, which is very good. Again, if there was any questions, they were more than happy to ask us, which is really good to hear. And you can, because we have introduced most of the skills before, it is good to see that improvement in the players again.